Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Mustad and welcome. I'm sorry I've been absent for the last 2 weeks. My life has been hectic, a lot of things going on, especially because I have a trip coming up tomorrow and there was an issue with passport that was, thank goodness, solved very last minute. So I just came back from a 9-hour drive because I had to fix this passport issue. And tonight's video I would like to dedicate to a friend of mine who actually inspired me to do this specific video, and another one which I will explain to you in a second, because the reason of this trip to Brazil, it's a wedding. My cousin's getting married in the end of the month, so I'm going on a three-week trip, and 3 weeks I'm not intending on buying any perfume in Brazil. But so these are the ones that I've chosen. You know, I opened my cabinet and I was like, okay, so what should I bring? And these were the perfumes that spoke more loudly to me. You may think, well, there's no, just one Guerlain. Yeah, there might be another one, but I do think my husband's bringing a few Guerlains, so that'll be interesting. I think I'll probably bring maybe Quand vient la pluie, but I haven't decided on that one just quite yet. It's winter time season in Brazil. It's the opposite of here, but São Paulo, it's São Paulo, where it's normally cooler than the north. It's where it's the southest point I will be going. It's not going to be that cold. It's been quite warm actually, 23, 24 Celsius, and the north of the country, which is at my final destination, it's hot all year round, so it's going to be fine. And you will see some darker, heavier perfumes that I've picked here, but I will explain the reason why. So let's start with the very first one that's very oud and santal, like, oh my goodness, oud in the heat. Many of you will be surprised that actually oud's quite beautiful in the heat. I'm not one of those people that wear specific scents or scent profiles in specific seasons of the year. If I feel like wearing it, I'm going to wear it. And before I go on, like, the reason why it's hard for me to choose, what perfumes to bring, it's because for me, as all of you that watch me know by now, that perfume to me, it's an extension of my personality. I don't wear perfume to be noticed or to get compliments or any of that kind of stuff. It's literally an extension of our personality, and I wear what I like. So this is Oud Instrumental from Cartier, from the Les Heures Voyageuses collection. It's their exclusive collection. This perfume is just this whole line. I'm not a huge fan of oud to begin with, but I got a sample of this line years ago, and I never cared much for them until I started, I transferred them to a sprayer bottle, just because there's a big difference when you spray a perfume and when you dab it. The official samples from Cartier, they're all in the glass vial, really generous size, by the way, but they're just dabbing, and I prefer to wear a perfume like full wear when I'm trying something new, so I can have a better idea of how it behaves on my skin. And after I started doing that, I fell in complete and absolute love with this line. My favorite ouds, hands down. Like, I really love this line very much, and they will be just stunning in the heat. So Oud Instrumental from Les Heures Voyageuses. From this line, I'm bringing another one, Oud de Menthe, which is oud mint. I don't think I've talked about this one either. I have a large bottle of this, but this is my travel size. Look how cute they are. It's like the exact miniature of the bottle. It's just like 15 ml. I'm not a huge fan of mint in perfume in general. I actually don't think I have any other perfume that's mint forward, and this is just like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's a very natural smelling mint, very green but cooling and refreshing, and the combination with the oud is just fantastic. None of the notes overpower the other. It's just perfect marriage. And let's do Cartier first then. And this is La Panthère. I love this perfume. This is the travel size that I have. I also have a large bottle, but I haven't talked about this in the channel yet. This is my third 10 ml sprayer of this because, oh my goodness, I love this perfume. And it's, yeah, this one is still brand new. I just finished the second one a few days ago. And, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is, interesting enough, it doesn't have a huge connection to the original Panthère de Cartier, which I believe was from the 80s, early 80s. But this kind of pays an homage to the original one. It's a beautiful perfume. We'll eventually talk about it too in the channel. Let me just move this here a little bit. And I will be taking this Pure Magnolia, also from Cartier, Le Jeu Pur du Parfum, I think. Yeah, Le Jeu Pur du Parfum. And this is my first travel spray that I'm using. I finished a few, like 2 or 3 of the official samples that I get. And I'm taking this because I want to really continue wearing, because I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about a full bottle of this. So this will be a good time for testing it out even more, to know, because this is how I decide if a specific perfume is bottle worthy for me. I wear as many samples as I possible can of it, and when I run out of it, if I'm still craving the perfume, if I'm missing it, then I say, okay, yes, this is bottle worthy. So these, I've talked about Paprika Brazil, so you know, like, this is the what's left of the travel size. So I'll take this, I'll finish it there. This is also another one that I absolutely love, Irizu Kyoye. I also have a large bottle of this, and I'll be very likely be finishing this in Brazil too. And this is, I love this perfume. Oh my goodness, this is Poivre Samarcande. This is my favorite black pepper perfume. It's a very, very realistic, like you take a pod, like you know, I don't know if you call it pod, but you take a black pepper, and then a grain, like a whole grain, and then you put it in your mouth and you crush it, you bite, and that burst of freshness that you get from the pepper is just like, it's this perfume. It's wonderful. I got this recently, and I'm pretty sure this will become a full bottle worthy, because I've also worn many actually, samples of this, and I absolutely love this perfume. It's beautiful. I'm sorry if I'm hitting the mic. This is Prada Infusion d'Iris Absolu, Eau de Parfum Absolu. I've talked about this, and I love this perfume. Like, it's just perfect for, it's just perfect. This is Vol de Nuit, Extrait de Parfum. I don't have to introduce this one. I've talked about this before. It's one of my favorite perfumes of all time. This is how much I've worn, and this is a second bottle, right? So I really love this perfume. This is Gin Fizz from Luban. This perfume I haven't talked about in the channel either, but I will, because it's very beautiful. It's a perfect juniper berry in the you know, leaning in the gin kind of aspect. It's like gin and tonic. It was an homage to Grace Kelly's favorite cocktail, which was Gin Fizz, and it's just like that. It's like gin and tonic water, and very fizzy, very fresh, very delicious. It's just like, oh, this is so beautiful, so beautiful. This was my very last video, Eau du Basilic Pourpre, and I believe it's available on the French website already. In Europe, you can already find it, but not in North America yet. I've been told, you know, this month it will be released in North America, maybe worldwide. This is Ashoka from Nila Vermeer. Vermeer, I don't know how to say her last name, but it's a beautiful, I haven't talked about this one either, beautiful, lush and fleshy fig, creamy, oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. A Shoka from Nila Vermeer. And this is the last one, called Bruma from Trudon. I love this perfume so much. There's something. My favorite review of this perfume, actually. This is the first time I mentioned another YouTuber on this channel. Persolaise does a wonderful. I agree with every single word he says on the 60 second scent, something like that. He has a short video of a minute long that he talks about this, and it's just like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. I got this last November in Paris, and I've used quite a bit already, considering that I don't wear it that often, and I absolutely adore this perfume. This line is really, really good. All the perfumes from this line are really good. I have Aphélie, which is another gorgeous perfume from this line. It's stunning. I might actually bring that to Brazil as well, because it's just, oh, perfect. But the Duo, they also have, I'm considering getting that. It's very green, fresh, and oh, stunning. So yeah, so I will be making another video probably next week, because I will be talking about the perfumes that I'm bringing for my cousin who's getting married. She's a bride, and she trusted me to bring a perfume for her to wear in her wedding day. It's an extremely honor. For me to be trusted with such a duty, and I'm very thankful for her for doing that. And so, but I'm not bringing one for her. I'm bringing 4 or 5 different options, and if she wants to keep them all the bottles, she already knows. I told her she's very welcome to keep all of them if she wants to, and so I'm bringing 4 or 5 that I think would suit very well her personality, and it would be very good for her wedding day. So I'm very excited about that, and I will be sharing that with you guys. And yeah, I'm very excited. And also the other video that I will be doing, which I just mentioned, it was also an idea from my friend. You know who you are, Dee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for these inspirations. So these 2 videos are for you. So thank you so much for that. So yes, before I go, I'd love to hear how you pick your perfumes. How, if there's any specific rhyme or reason why you choose specific perfumes to go on trips, if weather, country, because we all have different, we all function in different ways. So please do share how you pick your perfumes when you're going on a trip. And yeah, let's keep this discussion going, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your attention, your time, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And the world does need more beauty lovers. And for those of you who are wondering about this scarf, I don't think I've shown it yet, but it's quite beautiful. It's called Toucan de Paradis, Paradis from Hermès, the black one. They had a few different colors that were all so beautiful, but the black and the pink one was just like, okay, I have to get them. So next video I do about the scarves, I'll show it. It's really, really beautiful. So thank you again, and goodbye.